This is Ulysses Santiago, Ulipercussion here at Handcraft Cowbells here in Wisconsin. I'm going to be introducing you a little bit about my handcraft bells. I will be explaining my bongo bells and my timbal bells and contracampana, which is like a drummer bell too. I'll be explaining that. I'm going to start right from the high-pitched bongo bell. This is the high-pitched bongo bell, Ulipercussion. I call it bongo bell high pitch. Okay. High pitch bongo bell, Ulipercussion. Now I'll be introducing you to the Pedro Pocholo Segundo's signature cowbell. It's a pretty known artist in the Latin community. Play with Celia Cruz and a lot of professional musicians. So this is the mid-high Pedro Pocholo Segundo signature bell. Pedro Pocholo Segundo mid-high. Now I'm going to introduce you to the mid-pitch Ulipercussion cowbell. Bongo bell, mid-pitch. I'm going to introduce you to the Ulipercussion low-pitch bongo bell. Low pitch bongo bell, Ulipercussion. Now I'm going to be introducing you to the green diamond low pitch. I also have the mid high pitch and the mid pitch, but I'm out of stock at this moment, so I'm going to just introduce you to the low pitch green diamond, Ulipercussion. On the green diamond, different that is because the green diamond is 2 1/4 where you grab the bell. It's a little bit thinner than the standard bell that is 3 1/4. If you see how wide is different. So the mid high and the mid pitch is the same grab, and in the end on the green diamonds it's just 2 1/4 in the back, so it's a little smaller grip in the back. Okay, that's it for the bongo bells. Now I'm going to be introducing you to and explaining a little bit about the timbal bells that for the timbales. This is the C1 mid-pitch timbal bell. It's right here. The reason it's C1 is because it have a little curve, slight curve in the mouth, as you see. And so C stand for the curve. Number 1 for mid. Number 2 would be like a low pitch. So this is the C1 mid pitch, Ulipercussion timbal bell. Timbal bell, mid pitch C1. This timbal bell right here is pretty known. They played it at Dia Nacional de la Salsa, Charlie Sierra. It's kind of like the style bell that he likes. So this is kind of like the bell that he used at this big concert that is in Puerto Rico. They call it Dia Nacional de la Salsa, that a lot of professional musicians play at this event, and it's a pretty big concert in Puerto Rico. So this is the timbal bell C1, Ulipercussion. Yes, now I'm going to be introducing you to Ulipercussion timbal bell C2. The reason of I call this one the C2 again, because C is because of the curve. It got a little slight curve in the mouth, a little bit, and 2 is because it's considered a little lower pitch than the C1. So Ulipercussion C2 timbal bell. Now I'm going to be introducing you to the Ulipercussion Contra Campana bell. This is called Contra Campana because this is basically a handheld bell but mountable. So it's the same exactly how handheld bell that can make all these kind of bells mountable. So drummers use it, and plus the timbal player use it, like when the bongo player is not present for the event. Sometimes you have the timbal player that want to cover the part of the bongo player. So this is one of the bells that instead of having it handheld, it's mountable. So they call it Contra Campana. But it's also a drummer bell. It's a thicker gauge, just like the handheld bell. So again, Ulipercussion Contra Campana. This is the mid pitch. Mid pitch Contra Campana. I'm going to be introducing you to another Contra Campana. This is the low pitch Contra Campana. Again, it's a handheld bell, mountable. A lot of drummers use it too. Low pitch Contra Campana, Ulipercussion. Now I'm going to be introducing you to the timbal bell F2, which is this bell right here. The reason the F2, the F stands for flat. So if you see the top is more flat. This is a standard flat bell. But this is 2 is because of the low pitch. So it's Ulipercussion is another timbal cowbell. Again, F2, lower pitch. Again, Ulipercussion F2, model F2. Now I'm going to be introducing you to another timbal bell. This timbal bell, I call it a Ulipercussion Mambo 1. So it's a Uli Mambo 1, this bell here. It got a slight curve on the top too, a little bit wider in the back. So it's a different model. So it got a little curve and the standard size. So Ulipercussion Uli Mambo 1. Bells depends on the musicians. You can get different sound out of these bells. Some percussionists, you know, timbal players, they like to hit it a little bit closer to the mouth or a little bit away or on the edge. So depends on the timbal player and their techniques that they use. They can get the sound out of this bell. So I can show you a little demonstration and the little sound of the difference. So I'm going to be hitting in the center of this bell. On the top, and some could play a little bit closer to the mouth. And you got some musicians like to hit it just on the edge. So it depends on the musicians and the attack that they have, how they strike the bell, you would get the sound out of it. So this is Uli Mambo 1. Just thought I brought that out. Okay, now I'm going to show you the Uli Mambo 2. This is Uli Mambo 2 cowbell here. It's a little, if you see it, it's kind of got like a style of like what Tito Puente used to like using that kind of style. But I made this, and I'm gonna be I'm gonna be substituting this one with Uli Mambo 2 is gonna be a little bit more bigger. If you see, a little bit bigger. But I'm gonna show you the sound of both of them. Again, this is Uli Mambo 2. Got a little curve on the top too. Uli Mambo 2. Now, I got the same kind of design, but a little bit bigger. So a lot of musicians like this. This bell right here, Cookie Santo, the timbal player from Gran Combo, he liked this style here. And actually, Willie Rosario, he liked playing this kind of style. It's kind of like the reason it's bigger and all that, they like a louder bell, you know, so I'll give you a demonstration of this bell. So it's considered like the Uli Mambo 2, but a little bit Ulipercussion, Cowbell here, another timbal bell. This is Don Perignon's signature. This is the bell that Don Perignon used a lot, this style. It's kind of like the same style of Uli Mambo 1. But the difference between Uli Mambo 1 and Don Perignon, his bell is flat on the top. He liked that flat on the top and it give that different sound on the bell. So this is Don Perignon's signature bell. He used the stainless steel, this same style, all the other different colors. So give me the demonstration of this bell. Yeah, Don Perignon is a pretty known artist, known in the Latin community. And this is his signature bell, Don Perignon's signature bell. And that's it for the demonstrations of the cowbell. Hopefully you guys like the demonstration. Thank you. My handcrafted bells can be purchased directly through me, Ulysses Santiago. My number is 1-414-916-9454. And you also can find me in Facebook, Ulipercussion. Send me a message on Messenger.